Hey y'all, and welcome to a little Monday teaching philosophy. Today, I'm going to continue talking about us from University of Kentucky that really helped me through the process of student-centered learning. And it almost was like my whole 24 years of teaching came to this point because this is what I've been doing in my classroom. I just didn't know the names of it and how to do it. So student inquiry, which is a part of student-centered learning, because the students have to know what they want to learn and ask questions. So I'm gonna share my screen a little bit, and we're gonna just talk for a little bit, and I won't be on here long. I just want to talk a little bit about student inquiry. And so if you look here, uh, all inquiry starts with a question like, what song do I want to learn, or what story do I want to tell, or what do I want to accomplish from this? Them in this mindset. This is the mindset you want your students to be on. What do they want to accomplish from this? What will you know? What are you to know? And if there's always things that come along with knowing, asking this question. So even if you say, I want my students to know the life cycle of trees, you're going to get reading, you're going to get some math, maybe some art where they're drawing. You're going to get all of those things. So that's why it's important to use student inquiry, because it's gonna love it. So as you think about your teaching for next year, you might can't do it this year, but start with this process. They ask a question and make every student ask or notice something. What do you want to? I learned last year at my school, they do a notice and wonder. What do you wonder about? What do you notice? And that's one of the ways to start the year off in your class. Then they got to investigate. And so in investigating this, you got to read, you got to research, the people asking questions to people who know about the situation. They might need some professional people to come in and talk to them. And as you investigate, then you're going to start learning to create. Okay, so you're going to try different things. I'm going to try this document. I'm going to try this art project. I'm going to make this. I'm going to do that. And and the kids are and they're creating based off of something that they wanted to learn, not something I pushed them into doing, but it's something that's meaningful to them and productive struggle. So that's important. That word productive struggle, not giving them the answer when it gets hard. You got to let them struggle a little bit, and not struggle like doing the wrong thing. Perfect results. Practice makes perfect, but it's only perfect practice. That's where productive struggle comes in, because sometimes if you just let them practice it, they might be doing the wrong things and experimenting. And this is where I say, where the spirit of learning is, there is liberty. If you teach your kids to research and learn on their own, they will create, they will try something new. If that doesn't work, we'll try something else. They're not going to just pick the easiest thing to do. Then you move from creating to discussion. And so this is where you share in front of people, or you reflect with a partner, or you come talk to the teacher, and I can help to revise what you've done. And really, after discuss, we should put recreate again for real. Because after you discuss, you might need to make change on that activity. And then you're going to start the whole thing over again. But reflection is the most important part. That way they learn the process. Remember, student-centered learning is teaching students the process of learning. We really don't care about the product. We care more about the process. Once I had trouble dealing with it, I was like, well, these kids ain't learning this piano. They go every day and peck, 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 and they're not learning to play. I want them to learn how to play, but they are learning the process of how to learn, so that then, like I've had students, when they go home, they learn the process in my room, now play, and come back and show new things to me. So next year, when you go start your year, why don't you try using student inquiries? There is liberty